Hey, everybody. I hope you are well on this beautiful sunny day. As I was thinking about all the events that are taking place this week, you notice the contrasts between them, starting with the fact that yesterday was both the first day of Hanukkah, which I hope for those who celebrate is the beginning of 8 nights of laughter, light, and love, and the Pearl Harbor Remembrance Day, which is, of course, the day that will live in infamy, honoring the many who died in that attack. And that seemed to me to be sort of symbolic of a lot of what's happening this time of year, as all of our towns have been to so many tree lighting ceremonies that include Santa and the Grinch and a lot of kids and beautiful luminarias and Sharon and trees in every town, and fire trucks lit up and people out celebrating the beginning of the holiday season. We also have events coming up. Like tonight is an event called Friesen for a Reason, which is organized by regional nonprofits focused on homelessness, and people camp out in a park in Winstead to draw attention to what it means to be unhoused as winter is upon us. And we are having a significant uptick in people who don't have warm, dry homes to go to at the end of the day, and a challenge finding places to make sure that we can take care of them as winter begins. And an event, we have a vigil for Sandy Hook on December 15th coming up as well. So it's sort of, I think that's typical of the holidays. It is a time of a joy and renewal and love and family and all of that, and also can be a time of immense pressure for families in particular, who are trying to bring joy to those around them. So I recognize that it is a season of contrasts, and I hope you are finding joy where you can find it, including the sun glancing through the trees this morning. Same is happening at state level. We're having a bunch of sort of both end of year kind of holiday exchanges and parties and thanking people for their service, while also trying to get some business set up and organized so that we're ready for session come February. We're all very aware that in a blink of an eye it will be February 7th and session will be upon us. I wanted to one of the things I did yesterday, which sort of seemed to bring together a lot of these things for me, was I toured the American School for the Deaf in West Hartford. As many of you know, the American School for the Deaf owns and operates Isola Bella on Twin Lakes in Salisbury, which is beautiful. If you've ever been on Twin Lakes, it's a real architectural draw, that old tower. And I have been there before and seen what a beautiful site it is and what a magnificent place it is for kids, both, deaf and hearing impaired kids, and have had the occasion to work with Jeff Braven, who is the executive director of the American School for the Deaf, both there at Isola Bella, talking about their facility there and their needs, but also because they're on Twin Lakes, they're part of the conversation about the health of Twin Lakes and making sure that we're taking care of that as well. So it's both local and also state, and they are one of the premier facilities, educational facilities for the deaf in the country. And they that was a lot of the conversation yesterday was touring that and seeing those kids and how much joy they have in being there. And the teachers who have been there for decades, clearly dedicated to the work that they do. And also helping, working with some kids, for example, autistic kids who aren't necessarily hearing impaired, but for whom signing can really help them communicate. So that was a really special thing to be there yesterday and talk about their needs. This coming weekend, tonight is Holiday in the Depot in Washington Depot. Hope to stop by that. And Torrington's annual Christmas Village Parade is on Sunday, the 10th, so I'm hoping to be there as well. Perhaps I will see you out there. I hope you have great weekends, and see you next week.